Hey y'all, it's your girl LING and we are back again. Thank you YOLOVA for sending me this wig. So in the box came some wig caps, a nice little cute dust bag, these spider legs, and then this beautiful wig. I'm actually so excited to finally edit this video, y'all, because I literally love this wig. Like, editing this video is making me want to put this wig back on right now. Like, literally this wig is so bomb. So this is I believe it's either 26-inch or 28-inch wig. Everything you need to know for the wig will be in the description below, just in case I name something that's wrong. It's a closure. It's a fake scalp wig. I'm not really a fan of fake scalp. This is the first time I've ever seen a fake scalp that had like a pocket. Normally it's like sewn down all around, but it's okay because either way I end up cutting that part out later on in the video. You'll see, but yeah, so this is what it was look like. So first, all I did was take this edge control. Yeah, it's very faded because I'll be using it religiously, and I just, brush my edges back. The reason I do this step is optional. You don't have to do this for your closures. I left some of my edges out because I ended up doing my edges, but like on a different day, not in a video because I wasn't going nowhere. But I do this just because, one, it protects your edges, and two, my forehead might look a little big, but it's not that big. Like, if you look at the space between my eyebrow and my edges, it's not that much space. When I be putting it on closures and frontals, I can't really be pulling it up that far because then it starts looking like I got a scarf on. But yeah, y'all saw I took that fake scalp part off, and now I went in with that foundation powder, and now I'm just putting the wig on to see how it fits. Ignore my armpits, y'all. It just ignore it, okay? Like, please. But yeah, so I put the wig on. I was just measuring to see where it stops at, and now I'm using my black got to be because I like it better than the yellow one. Not only is it stronger, but it's already clear, so you don't gotta wait for it to dry clear. As the white one, it's always leaving me with like a white residue, and I just hate that. So I'm just taking my finger and I'm slapping it on, and while I'm doing that, because I don't really gotta explain that, you can use whatever glue that you want to use. Make sure to go shop my Amazon storefront. That will be linked down below if you're new with doing wigs and you don't really know what products to use or what hot tools to use or even what wigs. On my Amazon storefront, I have a whole section with wig supplies and with wigs that I've reviewed in the past. You could go and check that out. And then, so yeah, just everything is down below. Everything you need to know is down below. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that to dry a little bit. Now I'm just pulling the wig forward. See, like that's literally right in front of the wig cap, and you see it didn't really leave me with much forehead. That's why I gotta protect my edges for me. But I'm just going in with the tail of the comb and just push everything down into the glue, making sure it's all down. And now I'm just going in with this dirty elastic band that I use in every wig install, because you haven't been using that elastic band yet, girl. You need to go and use an elastic band because it really just melts the glue down even better than if you were to use like a regular scarf or something. So now I'm just going in and trying to make like a little part. The reason I'm not a fan of fake scalp wigs is because, one, you can't really customize them because it's not like a regular closure where you can pluck it, and you just it just doesn't go from ear to ear. It's just that little space. With fake scalp wigs, they probably give you 1 to 2 centimeters of customization space, and then right after that it's just straight tracks. So I couldn't even really pluck this wig to make the hairline look better. And you can't really bleach it because it has the fake scalp part on it, and then when you remove the fake scalp part, it's another layer that you can't really do nothing with because it's just tracks, so it's nothing for you to bleach. However, that doesn't mean the wig is bad. I still personally love this wig. I got a lot of compliments on this wig for the length and the color and just the way it looked overall. So yeah, all I did was just go in with some mousse and a hot comb. That's a little trick. If you don't have a wax stick, just get you some mousse and a hot comb, girl, and you can literally mold your hair any way you want. And I'm just going in and flat ironing it. Another thing I loved about this hair is that it was silky straight, silky smooth. I feel like I didn't have to do too much to get it to be straight. It's 1 or 2 passes and it was dead straight, and it had some body to it. It wasn't a stiff straight. It was a nice flowy straight, if that makes sense. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't, but it was straight. I really y'all, I don't think I understand how much I love this wig. I know I'm talking a lot and I'm talking fast, but that's because I really want this video to get straight to the point, because apparently y'all don't like it when I over explain stuff or when I show y'all the plucking or the bleaching. Y'all just like for me to get straight to the point. So I'm not even mad, y'all. I'm just getting straight to the point. So now we taking off the elastic band. You can see that the closure is glued down. You can still see I left that little sideburn out because I did that later. Once again, not in the video though. And I'm just using some clips to pin back the hair so I could go ahead and cut the extra lace off. So you see how you can still kind of see the grid a little bit, the little black knots. I did cut that off though, and I just left the thicker part of where the hair really starts at. The part that you were seeing with the dots, that's kind of where they had shorter hairs, baby hairs. And so I just cut that off because I always cut my own baby hairs anyways, and now I'm just going in with the scissors and cutting off this like thick part. So yeah, skipping past that, now we're pulling out some baby hairs. You only need to pull out one baby hair on like each side because it's literally a closure. It's not a whole frontal. You got to pull out like 2 to 3 sections on each side. Literally just one section on each side, halfway started, you know? And yeah. So now I'm just going in with this old raggedy eyebrow razor that I've had for like years now. And I just used to cut my baby hairs. I used to use scissors to cut my baby hairs. It's honestly like a preference. Like I used to use scissors to cut my lace also. But the eyebrow razor changed my life. It just gives like a nice jagged edge so you don't have like that blunt cut. People who like know what they doing, they could like get away with it with scissors because they know what they doing. But I don't know what I'm doing. So when I use scissors, it just don't be coming out right. I don't be getting the angle right. It just don't be working out. But yeah, I'm just going in with some mousse and I'm just playing with my baby hairs. Every time I do baby hairs, they always look different. Like I try to go for the same style, but they always look different because sometimes I take out too much or I don't take out enough. And with the closure, I have to play with it even more because it's like once the closure ends, where am I supposed to take hair from? So in a quick second, you're going to see me like pull out more hair that's not a part of like the actual closure part. It's a part of the actual wig just because I didn't like that gap that was there, but I didn't want to pull more hair from the closure because it wasn't going to reach what I wanted it to reach. So I just pulled some from the wig, put some mousse on it, and play with it some more because honestly, once the hair is straight down, nobody's going to be able to see like that black weft where the tracks are, and nobody's really going to be able to see that part anyways. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. Do your hair how you want to do your hair and just have faith in your edges and your look. And if you don't like it, once your hair is fully done, you can just always go back and change it. That's just how I look at it. Yeah. So for the most part, the edges was even. Sometimes I'll be having a little trouble, but yeah, going back in with the elastic band, all I did was spray some got to be on the edges and a little bit more on the lace just to really lay it down. And then afterwards, you're going to see me going with an actual edge wrap. We're not even going to name the brand. Just know that it's an edge wrap. Came from a company, not this one though, but I just used it to melt everything down and hold the baby hairs down while we go and take the rest of our hair down and comb it out and hot comb it and get it to look all pretty because we already flat ironed it. So now we're just fixing it up a little bit. Yeah, I thought I'd cut this part out. What's like, why is that still there? I swear, y'all, I be editing and I be thinking I cut stuff out and it still be there. But anyways, you just see me going back in with more mousse and remolding everything back down now that I'm done like putting the hair up and getting out the way. This is basically coming towards the end of the style. Just put some mousse. If you have a wax stick, you can use a wax stick. I just recently brought a wax stick for the first time and I've been doing my own hair for like 2-3 years now. And I like it. I like it. But I don't think I'm ever going to switch up on my mousse, but I like the wax stick. So it's just a preference thing. Use both, see what you like. But at this point in the video, I was feeling myself. This hair was like true to length, y'all. Like literally true to length. A lot of companies would be like, oh yeah, this is 26 or this is 28, and they don't like, it's not as long as you would think it is. But no, this hair was like literally touching my back. Mind you, I'm 5'8". I have a very long torso. And so it like when I order long stuff, sometimes it don't always reach where it would reach on other people. But no, this wig was very much giving. All I'm doing is going in with some foundation powder to put over the lace, which I do on all my wigs. And then next you're going to see me go in with my NARS concealer, and I'm just going to put it on the part since like I said we couldn't really bleach these knots. And if you don't know how to bleach hair, that's perfectly fine. You literally can cover everything with foundation and concealer. So if you have a wig that's showing some knots, literally take your time, cover it up with some concealer. So I just put this on the part, and make sure it's like a concealer that's like your complexion or like a little bit brighter. Don't be using like your color corrector or anything, because girl, you don't want to have an extremely dark part and you light skin, okay? Or a part that's a whole different color. If you get some concealer on your hair, that's okay. I just cover up the part with a comb, and then I go and I put mousse around the comb. And most of the time, once I like play with it a little bit with my fingers and rub it, oh y'all, that just sounds so wrong. Oh my god. Once I just put the mousse and I rub it out, the concealer is going. I cannot believe I just said that. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was funny. But yeah, so now we're coming towards the end of the install. It's pretty much done. I was a little annoyed that I didn't fix that edge. Like, I guess I didn't notice it. Like, you see me fix the bottom, but you see how the top is like caved in a little bit. I don't know what I did, but I don't know why I didn't fix that. Maybe I didn't notice it like in a moment, but now that I'm noticing, it's bothering me, but whatever. So this is the finished product. I absolutely love this wig. I love this color. Everything for this wig will be linked down below, as well as my Amazon storefront. So go ahead and shop this wig. Thank you, YOLOVA, for sending me this wig. I absolutely love it. This is why it takes me forever, because I'll be on the phone and I'll be trying to act like I was on the phone. You see how I turned around and smile? But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.